Definitely not good with names. We all know this by now. Oh my gosh, I'm glowing like a Victoria's Secret model. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Mariah, and if you are new here, I like to create beauty as well as lifestyle and vlog content for you guys. I upload 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you would like to join this little group that we have, click the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1K by May 1st. It's actually a little fun group that we have here. Like I said, we go for beauty, lifestyle, vlogs, and if you guys have any requests, I'm up for it. So today's video is a full face of first impressions. Some of these makeup products have been out for a while. I was going through like my makeup collection and I found some old makeup products from old boxy charms that have never been used, like they've been sealed and all that stuff. I took the packaging off before I started this video obviously, but yeah, these are products that I've never used before. Some of them are from my Ulta haul that I just did a couple weeks ago. Let's get started. I'm putting some things on my face. Like I said before, it is a full face of first impressions. The only things that I don't have for first impressions are primer and foundation. Those are really the only things I don't have first impressions for. With any makeup tutorial, I'm gonna go with the eyes. I'm gonna try the Element of Surprise eyeshadow palette from Colourpop. Got this in BoxyCharm like 2 years ago. Never used it. So this is what the palette looks like. It's actually very beautiful. It has like a couple pops of color, but it's very neutral. I'm so excited to use this. I can't believe I've never used it before. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and it's called Go With The Flow. Definitely does have a lot of kickback, this palette. I don't even know if you can get this palette anywhere. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go in with this shade and put it right into my crease. And it's actually very nice. I'm not mad about it. I would just be happy just putting this shade in the crease and then calling it a day for every day. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here in the shade Labyrinth. Totally botched it, I think. Definitely not good with names. We all know this by now. I'm gonna put that a little bit into the outer V and then placing it where we applied the first shade. I'm not sure how I feel about this shade. Like, it's okay. To make it a little bit more darker, I'm gonna take this dark brown shade in the shade Blank Canvas. I'm gonna take my Morphe brush, M441 brush, like a purpley shade. I thought this would be like a warmer nude brow, but it's just coming up straight purple. Now I feel like I'm doing like the same eyeshadow look all over again. Now I'm just gonna blend everything out. It's beautiful, it's great, but I feel like now I'm just creating the same look. And I really didn't want to do that, but what are we gonna do? We're in the middle of it now. Then I'm gonna take this Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Amethyst. And I'm guessing this is a liquid eyeshadow. Has to be. I'm gonna apply that to the lid. I actually really like this. I like how it applies. I think this is beautiful. Like, it gives it a little bit of something and it's not chunks of glitter like the Stila. Just gives you that color that you're looking for. So to add a little bit of something extra onto it, I'm going to take this gold shade here in the shade Late Night, and I'm gonna place this on top. It's really not showing up, and that's making me mad. I sprayed my brush. I should have just left it alone, honestly. Like, you could see like a little bit, but it's not the best. I'm not loving this palette as I thought I would. So to highlight the inner corner, I am taking this shade right here, this white shade in the shade Feels. I'm gonna apply that to my inner corner. Again, another purple iridescent. I don't like that. No, not feeling that. Nope. I'll zoom you guys in. So as you can see, the gold shadow kind of like has lifted off that Cover FX shade, and this shade Feels is just another iridescent. I'm sick and tired of having iridescent shadows. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm actually going to prime my face, and then I'm gonna put on my foundation. They're the same primers and foundations that you've been seeing me use a while. So the next first impression will be the concealer. So I'm gonna just apply the primer and the foundation first, and I'll be back with you guys. So now my foundation's foundations on, I also put mascara because I realized I didn't have a mascara to be impressed with. I was gonna get the new Maybelline Sky High, but I kind of want to dedicate like an entire video to that from like wearing it for a few hours. This is the one that I used. This is the Essence Lash Princess, the volume mascara. This is the pink one. Now it's time for concealer, and I'm gonna be taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. This is in the shade C5. I think this might be a little too dark for me. Yeah, I think so. It's very thick. Oh yeah, it's not a bad shade. This is very thick. You know what? This blends out like a dream, and it's very full coverage. You definitely don't see my bags. It does blend out like a dream. Super happy about that. Again, I'm going in with the foundation side just to make everything look more seamless. I'm really loving that concealer. Really liking that. Since it's the first impressions, I am gonna go in with the same concealer but in the darker shade, in the shade C14 for cream contouring. I have not cream contoured in a long time, but I'm doing it for this video since it is a video first impressions and I've never used it before. Again, very thick consistency. Just going to do this part first. Whoa, that's not bad. See how nicely that's blended? So now I'm gonna just do the rest of my head. I look crazy. So going on with that foundation side, and I'm just blending the rest of it out because I think that's what makes it look a little bit more natural is when you go on with the side of your foundation. Just by doing that, that's helped blend it out so much better. I like it, especially when you go over with the foundation side. That actually helps blend it out so much better. It makes it look a lot more natural. Next, I'm actually going to take the I Heart Revolution banana powder, and I'm gonna just do this to set my under eye. You know what? Scratch it because I can't get the overlay out, so I'm gonna just go with my Beauty Bakery powder. Be right back. So now that my face is all set, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, blush, and highlighter, and I'm gonna take this quad, and it is the Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighter palette. I don't think you can even get this anymore, but it's the Dreamer. So this is what it looks like. It's really cute. It has a mirror. You can see that I have something playing on the TV, but this is what the quad looks like. And so it has a bronzer, highlighter, and a blush. So the blush is called Blush and Glow. The highlighter shade is Afterglow, and the bronzer is Mineral Glow. I think I'm gonna take this palette just because the colors are more up my alley. So I'm gonna take the bronzer side. I love that this has a little mirror. It definitely gives color. Definitely gives color, a little bit of highlight. Not sure if I like it. I think this bronzer is not suitable for my skin. The wrong bronzer shade. Not my favorite thing. Definitely needs to be blended out more. It's also very patchy. I don't know why, but lately bronzers have been like super patchy on my skin. This would be much more suitable for me when I'm tanner, like in the summer, because this does not go well with me at all. Now I'm gonna take the blush side. This blush seems way up my alley though. I do like a peachy or pinky type of blush. The blush is beautiful. I do like the glow. I think it's pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with this highlighter shade. Look at that, way up my alley. Gosh, I'm like glowing to the heavens right now. Oh my gosh, I'm glowing like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm impressed. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I know I said I wasn't gonna do eyebrows in my tutorials anymore, but since this is the first impressions, I wanna try out a new brow pencil that's brand new to me. And this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. And I just got my brows done yesterday, so I'm very excited to be able to have fresh looking brows. This pencil is very easy to control, don't need a lot. I'm really loving this pencil. It's actually a very easy pencil, like I've said before. I love this brow pencil. It makes my brows look very, very natural. And also for brows, I have this brow gel. It's called the Brow Gal Tinted Brow Gel, and it has microfibers in it. I think this is a little too light for me, but we're gonna try it out. It's in the shade 03. Not too bad. You don't really see the color, but it is very nice. Next, I'm gonna go in with this liquid lipstick, and it's from Tarte. It's the Tarte's Lip Paint in the shade Pillow Talk. Not my favorite consistency. I will say this, I'm glad I applied a lip liner to it before. Really patchy. Not a fan of this. I don't think I would ever use this again. Like, let me zoom you guys in. You see how patchy it is and getting like that butthole? Do you see that? It's like sticking to my lips. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. I love these. These smell so good. This definitely matches the liquid lipstick well. It is a pretty gloss. Now that I've filled it in more with the lip liner, it looks so much better. The gloss helped the color a little bit. Still not liking it though. I do love the gloss, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like that hard lip color. Final opinions and thoughts. I loved almost everything. I loved the lip gloss, like this quad. After I applied the blush and the highlighter and blended it out a little bit more, everything looked more seamless. That highlighter is glowing. The blush is beautiful. The eyeshadow palette, I'm not a big fan of, but I do like this little guy right here. I think this is great. And I do also like the brow pencils. So the big two no-nos are this eyeshadow palette and the lip color. But everything else I did like. I was even surprised with those concealers from Makeup Revolution because they're so thick. They kind of remind me of the Tarte Shape Tape. They're very thick in that consistency. They blend out like a dream. I'm just really upset that I couldn't test out the powder, but what else what are you gonna do about it? You know, like I couldn't open it. To be honest, it would probably work better for me in summer anyway. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!